A little too far, Eric.
Yeah, that'll be okay for the one. Oh, it's a little too much angle on the one.
Yeah.
He would have been hoping to still shoot the one and play the 4 in the top left. Might be straight enough to hold straight back for the 7.
Okay. Work. Great shot, good recovery.
A little too much angle here to hold one. Well, looks like he is considering it. It might be 2 rails back, but lots of room over on the left side.
Key shot here. A little bit of an angle, Eric. Would love to hit the 12. Oh, he was straighter than that. So good out. They looked messy, but as you said, Eric, it turned out to be quite an easy one in the end.
Nice quick turnaround for Alex, getting the break back within 1 game. He is 100% on the break so far.
Another good one. Oh, cue ball, he's okay. Oh, look at the 5.
It's the dreaded area where he can not get a shot on any ball, kind of tied up on the short rail. Last 8-ball tournament I played, it's been a while, but I think that happened to me 3 times. There's like really no way out of it either. Usually you try to freeze behind the same ball or something. He's just laughing about it. Could try to bring the cue ball back to where it is now. But yeah, I mean, especially when the cue ball started right in the middle of the table and got kicked to this area, it's a tough roll.
It's just not fair, is it? So he's going to have to just draw back off the 7 onto the top rail, I think. Nothing more he can do.
There's a couple other options. He could try to freeze behind the 7.
Extension.
Yeah, but he's going to leave a shot at the 5, isn't he? If he does that.
Yeah, it would be tough to get enough energy with the 5 in that case. This is another way out of this one too, kind of the middle of the rail. Usually leaves angles towards all corners, and he's actually done pretty decently here. Brian's going to go. Just going to decide whether he's going to prefer the 5 or the 12.
Extension.
Either will work. It's really just a question of which one he's more comfortable pocketing.
Which ball? 9 ball side. 5 ball side.
Lost in translation just a little bit. Both players already guaranteed.
Left of the 3 here. Can get on the 4 next.
Yeah, both already guaranteed, Eric, 17,500 each. Not bad for a week's work. I say week's work, of course I don't include all the practice and time they spend working on their game, but you know what I mean.
6 ball corner.
Toughest solid's going to be the 2. There's room between the 14-8, played in the left middle. Tempting to get on it now, but he also doesn't want to leave the 3 down there by itself. So I think he will try to hold for the 3 and come back into that 14-8 space. If he can get the 2 towards the 3, that'll work. Straight back could work as well. Interesting play. I didn't consider this, but I don't mind it now that I see it. Just going to draw diagonally across from the 7 back to the 3. Big lane open to get good on the 3. All right, he's just looking at how he's going to come back for the 8, pardon me. It's looking good, Mark.
Yeah, he just needs to get this one right, doesn't he? Will he go forward, do you think, with some right, or is that a little bit dangerous, or will he come between the 10 and the 9? Or 10 and the 14 and the 9, I should say.
14.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Just able to get a little closer to it. Just really needs to get something going on the break. He's been strong in the run-up department. Only 1 missed ball. 5 table runs.
Oh, a little nudge there.
8 ball.
A friendly nudge this time. You may remember yesterday the nudge that SVB got on that 5 ball. Hooked himself on the 8. And that was the second 8 he missed. And that was enough to lose to Hiji Carter, who played very, very well, I thought, yesterday. To reach his second final in recent times. Has had quite a lot of success over the years. Maybe hasn't won as much as maybe people say he should. He won the mixed doubles, of course, in Las Vegas with Kelly Fisher earlier in the year. Wisconsin Open 10-ball champion 2022, Masters champion 21. Kremlin Cup, that's not an easy one to win. And also 2015 European pool champion, that 10-ball. Pretty good all-rounder, isn't he, Alex Kazakis? Big heart.
Yeah, it seems like something's changed for a little bit for him since having his kids. Could be coincidental, but sometimes it just enlightens you in life, gives you a little more perspective.
Yeah, you know, even though pool is important, it's how he makes his living. Family's more important. So I think it just kind of, when he does go away, he wants to make the most of it. He doesn't want daddy going away and coming home empty-handed. He's got to bring home the bacon. Mum at home looking after the children. I'm sure he's on Zoom with them every night, talking to them. And
15.
they really are a couple of little beauties as well. Must miss them so much when he's away.
Extension.
But daddy will be home soon, don't worry, girls. And he's going to bring a nice little bit of money with him as well. Maybe bring you a little gift.
Foul.
Why is that a foul?
It's an open
He thinks
table.
Oh, correct.
Bad
My
call
fault.
by the ref.
Correct. Group
Sorry.
established.
Yeah, open table. Anyone can make a mistake. I made one once, Eric, I remember. I won't do that again.
Must have a good long-term memory, Mark.
If only that were true, Eric.
Brian can try to open up the 7 if he wants to be aggressive off the 2. The 6, actually, if he can get at the 6, the 4 and the 7, the pocket for the 4 and the 7 will be opened up.
15 corner.
This is hard to believe, Mark. Why would you kick at a ball when it's open like this? The 13, the 9 is badly tied up. I don't understand that play at all, and I don't often say this, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, Alex will be very thankful. Why didn't he take the 10 ball to the right of the 8 if he wanted stripes?
Well, even at that point, I guess the 11 could open up the 13, but just didn't like it overall.
Yeah, very, very easy. Sitting watching it, we're not at the table. We don't see the same angles as them. Oh, that's beautifully played. Beautifully played.
Yeah, just in figuring out the play, I guess he had to get on the 6 and then would have had to get on the 4 or 5. But still, I would have favored shooting a ball straight in rather than kicking a ball in, and the 10 was available. So, chance for Alex here.
Could be the shot that changes the whole match. Break and run a few here would be nice, wouldn't it? And he's breaking the right way. Just needs a little bit more luck on that centre breaking. If he does, you get the feeling that he can run racks.
Yeah, he got that funny roll his last break at the table where he didn't have a shot on any striper solid. Cue ball's kind of playing to the right a little bit. He's going to need to get pretty straight on the 10. Just checking if he can get through the angle enough to be able to draw to the 10 in between the 15-3. Looks okay to just do that. Has to be a controlled draw shot here, Mark. He is missing the 8 going forward, but I think there's a pretty big risk of running into the 15 somehow if he takes the cue ball to the short rail.
Maybe drawing straight across.
Gonna have to.
Oh. Disgusted.
Yeah, a bit of emotion here from Alex. He's had a long 2 weeks.
Anyone want to buy a revote?
And the worst thing, when things go wrong at the end of the rack in 8-ball, there's really no recovering. I mean, you have to play some kind of Hail Mary, low percentage offensive shot. Like, this is not going to work. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. There was really no shot there. But when you're outnumbered 7-1 like this, it's very low percentage to win the game. Call it less than 3% if you're playing a world-class player. It's always the hope for him to get back and kick the ball in somehow if Brian has to play safe at any point.
Almost, I thought he'd take the 3 on here. Taking this just in case he misses it. Not even playing it. Playing the safety. Well, can Alex get railed first on this with a little swerve?
15.
I don't like that shot. I don't like that shot that Bryant's just played. Unless he did actually go for the pot and just hit it bad.
I think he did. Just hit it so bad that the cue ball went further to the left than what he was expecting. He overdid it.
Not bad, though. Not bad. Could have been worse.
Yeah, didn't really leave anything. Easiest safe would be just to push the 6-up table and leave the cue ball kind of where his tip was. I think he's going to have to.
Step into your future with learning that can take you anywhere.
Is really on the side.
All by yourself. Listen to everybody. Everybody say, be everybody else. Can't you see?
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is very, very simple.
Ain't nobody just like
The Open University.
me.
The future is open. Step into your future with learning that can take you anywhere.
Is really on the side.
All by yourself. Listen to everybody. Everybody say, be everybody else. Can't you see?
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is very, very simple.
Ain't nobody just like
The Open University.
me.
The future is open. Step into your future with learning that can take you anywhere.
Is really on the side.
All by yourself. Listen to everybody. Everybody say, be everybody else. Can't you see?
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is very, very simple.
Ain't nobody just like
The Open University.
me.
The future is open.
Alex going to try to go 2 rails and, yeah, kick the 15 in the top right, maybe.
Maybe she's playing a slow one. Not bad again.
Yeah, I was trying to tie the 15 up with the 3 a little more. It's still a little negative considering just so many options for Brian to play safe. He has actually left him pretty good here. Intelligent shot if he recognized that Brian wouldn't really. That's why I didn't Just go all out and try to kick it in. And he's gonna have another chance to kick this one in.
Is the cross corner on? Can he see enough of it to play the cross corner?
Possible.
15 corner.
Yeah, he can.
15 corner.
Changed his mind.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot, Alex Kazakis.
The 3% is going to show up here, Mark.
Mark that down.
Couple smart shots from Alex, recognizing that he didn't have to go all out on the last save.
Oh, it's there. Well played, Alex Kazakis. Well, how has he won that rack? They should have no right to win it, really.
When I saw it hit the floor, my brain just went foul.
And that man has,
Exactly, all week.
well, given a few opportunities there to Alex. Didn't play the best. He did play one good safety in amongst all of them, but strange wreck of Paul. There's the look of good refereeing, realised he'd made a little mistake, acknowledged it and said sorry at the end of the rack as well. It's been a long week, he said. It certainly has when you're on your feet for 12, 13 hours a day, Eric, sometimes. And you don't get to sit down like the players do between shots and switch off. It's not an easy job. It's sometimes a thankless task. Next two racks for Hyato and Albin have been shared. 6-4 now to the man from Japan. 5-4 here. Alex looking to level things up. Watch the two balls behind the head ball.
He's made them a couple times.
Both went low. Yeah, this is dangerous.
Yeah, another chance for Bryant here. Both suits looking equally available. Big one for the stripes is if the 9 passes the 1. Opening shot on the stripes is a fair bit tougher. He only has the 11. Looks like the 15 might pass the 14. Not going to go at the 3. The 4 pretty quickly. 5 ball is going to be a saver ball for him up at the top right if any of the position goes bad. Was trying to get over onto the 4 there and did so well. Four, 2, 5, 7, a possible pattern now.
A couple of guys doing their own commentary over there. Great to see, isn't it, that the fans are getting involved in it. Nice shot.
Yeah, the 7 and the 1 could have posed some odd problems. It's because the 9 was blocking a lot of the... So well there.
Yes, you do. Extension.
Still has to try to get good on the 4. The 4 will lead nicely into the 2. Hoping for a drawing angle going to the left of the 8 here. It is. Oh, he's miscued, Mark. Stretching a little bit.
We were talking about that yesterday, weren't we? About the miscuing on the stretching, reaching too far, but players do continue to take that risk, and it's always one of the risks, especially with the thicker part of the cue running through the V in the bridge, you know, in your bridge hand. Very easy for the cue to move up or down as the cue gets thicker.
9-ball side.
Tough shot here though for Alex.
Yeah, hasn't left much. If Alex does get through this rack, though, things could start getting a little nervy for Bryant. Maybe 2 racks in a row where he was looking like a good favorite to get through it.
Ah, that's unlucky.
Yeah, and didn't finish with a great shot either, unless he has the 13. Out for the 11.
How's his angle on the 14, Eric?
It's
move the
good.
11.
It's good, but the 10-15 are actually lying kind of funny too. So it might be forced to take care of these two and then take a bit of a risk with less stripes on the table at the end of the rack. Oh, he's underdrawn this. Can still get back to the 14 how he wants, but wanted to be straighter. Could possibly be still straight enough just to hold. Yeah, he was okay. So now a big breakout coming. Mid part of the match. Opponent's struggling a little bit.
You'd like to be able to get behind it, but I don't think you can. Maybe use a little bit of pace here. Yeah, played it well. Just a little bit unlucky to finish so close to this rail. Big shot, this one now.
Oh, and I don't believe he has the full pocket either, Mark. I think he's going to have to go in off the 5.
Yeah. It certainly makes the pocket bigger.
Just such an awkward shot where you're not used to hitting a ball like that. Trip up mentally. Yeah, didn't get it.
Step into your future with learning that can take you anywhere.
Is really on the side.
All by yourself. Listen to everybody say, be everybody else. Can't you see?
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is very, very simple.
Ain't nobody just like
The Open University.
me.
The future is open.
One of the scrappier 8-ball sets we've seen. If I was to take a guess at the total amount of break-in runs, I wouldn't say it's over 3, which is pretty low considering the stage of the tournament. Looking good here. Alex just got caught in a tough spot where the 15-10 weren't going to play very well if you didn't take them before the breakout. And whenever you take a breakout with only 2 balls left, chances of getting on them obviously are less. Got caught in the middle there.
Rack number 10. Another break available at the 12th rack, should any player require it.
Yeah, you.
Nicely done. Wow, what a break. Stop that cue ball absolutely dead. Jumped up and parked itself. Didn't move a millimetre. Watch this, guys. Look at that, it's parked itself. One of the best of the match so far, Eric.
Yeah, amazing how similarly the balls are spreading. Always onto the right side when he's breaking. This one has a few more problems. Did hit that one better than his previous few.
Albin Ocean has pulled another one back. 6-5 now. Hayato Hijikata leads Albin Ocean. 1 in it there, 2 in it here. Who's going to be in your final at 3?
Looks like the 1 can play back into the 4 or 5. I don't believe the 7's available to the left middle. If it is, it's possible to complete the rack without a breakout. Using the 5 to get on the 7.
Extension.
But he'd have to take the 2 first, so I think he's thinking about some kind of breakout play. Looks like he's going to risk running into the 7 off the 3rd last ball. 1-5-4 into the breakout. Pass to the left middle. We can see it from the overhead. It does. It's passing the top left, and this was a good pattern from Bryant here.
He's going to go 3-4-7, isn't he?
Yeah, playing into a jammed up rack, but found a way to not have to play any breakout shots.
Can he still hold it though? He may have to draw into it here now. Draw into the 10.
I think
Can he hold it,
he
Eric?
does. So yeah, he'd have to be down the line of the shot. He's going to do his best to hold it. Doesn't want to risk moving them.
Oh, has moved them. He's gone wrong. He's got to play the 7 to the top. Left. Or can he get through to the 2?
Yeah, he's okay. You can see by where he was pointing for his position on the 7. So opening up his largest lead of the match, I believe. Was ahead 3-0 at the beginning, so equaled his largest lead. Put a decent sized gap getting into the last leg of the match now.
Ball corner.
Yeah, took these very well. Lots of intricate little shots. Well played, Brian Segupede. 7-4 now, the lead.
$15 in the side's the most likely ball. Keep an eye on it. Caught both points.
It's going to be dry.
It is.
And licks straight out the chair. Player overall performance so far, 887 from Brian. Alex Kazakis on 865, just 22 points behind. So it's pretty close on the player overall performance.
Yeah, just slightly low overall for an 8-ball match.
Yeah, second break and run that was for Brian. Still only one break and run for Alex, which is pretty low as well, isn't it, for 8-ball, Eric?
Yeah, the way Brian's breaking, it's tough to produce a lot of break and run tries. Let's see if the 11 passes the 13 here.
Yeah, if it does, it should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, these angles are deceiving from this view. If I were to guess, I would say it doesn't, but I've done enough matches now to know that definitely is a chance. Doesn't seem to be worried about developing anything towards them. I think it does go. Good chance here for Alex.
Extension.
Well, the 13 definitely goes, doesn't it?
From below it only, though, really. And he'd have to run into the 11.
Does go short side as well. So it's not like it's, completely blocked. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, there will be options up there. That was the angle we needed, Mark, but his body was blocking the pocket. So we're still... I really believe it must go if he hasn't...
Well, it either does or it definitely doesn't. That's why he hasn't looked at it.
Two options.
Yeah.
He did have to go below them. Just a little surprised he left it this long. Because anytime you're running into a ball, it doesn't matter how close the ball is. It's tough to predict the path of the ball you're running into exactly.
We might be able to miss it, Eric, might he?
Oh, maybe.
Catch it a little bit thinner. Yeah.
Good outstep from Alex.
Kazakis. Wow, what a shot. this is top class stuff from Alex Kazakis here. To get out here is a really, really good break and run, and it shows his fighting spirit, shows how big his heart is, and also shows how big his talent is. Comes from a country, Greece, where pool isn't, you know, the kind of big sport for them. There's not too many players come from Greece. I know Antonakis just had a great result in Hanoi over Fedor Gors, knocking the champion out. Demetrius Lukatis, of course. And there's the great jumper. What's the name of the great jumper?
Look out, I don't think he has one.
Didn't catch them quite square. A little bit off to the left, Eric.
Yeah, just decreasing your chances of making the balls in the second row in that case. You can see they missed by more than they would usually if he hit them square. The stripe's looking okay overall. Let's consider if the 8 passes the 3 going forward in the rack. If it doesn't, he can use the 15 to open up the 8, or even possibly playing the 15 as a key ball and the 8 across to the left middle. Just things to think about at the beginning of the rack. Really have to consider the full layout if you want to make an offensive charge at it. Looks like the 10's going to have to go before. 9, 14, 10, 13, 12, 15 finish. You can keep track of all those numbers. But basically getting straight on the 13 to shoot the 9, 12, 15 last. That's the key.
Yeah, a little bit worrying for Alex Kazakis. The worrying stat for me is that he's now had 2 consecutive dry breaks after 4 consecutive successful breaks, Eric, earlier on, which isn't boding well for the future.
Interesting. Alexander hit this mark. He's in a lot of trouble here. He's got to play the combo. It's the only way out. That's a pretty big mistake there. He had a fair bit of room in the middle or a little to the left of middle. Just didn't get there. Combo still.
Ball corner.
Got it.
Oh, what a shot.
Didn't want to make. Yeah, didn't want to make both there. Now the question of whether the 8 passes the 3 is pretty big.
It doesn't.
Yeah, and he'll have to try to hold for the 15 and might be forced to draw into the 8. I'm not sure what he's doing here. You would have to think it does. It's overdrawn it too.
Well, that camera angle we just saw of that 3 ball showed that it definitely didn't go. But
12 ball corner.
he's up close. Tough cut as well. Chance of cannoning into the 2 or the 4. Oh, he's played this really well, hasn't he?
Yeah, can't get a better look at the pocket than this. Just slightly further from it than ideal. We all know how tight these side pockets are, Mark, and now when you're trying to cheat, not a full pocket. Not guaranteed here.
Wow.
Bend at the knees and everything. Wow. Let's see if Alex can come up with, we'll call it a golden break here. Breaking really offensively, just looking for the spread.
Oh, no. Oh, the 9 ball.
Fall in.
Well, that is a golden break, Eric. In 9 ball, that is a golden break. You called it. Good call.
Clairvoyancy. I was just making a bit of a half joke there, but the way he's hitting the break, he's getting a huge spread, and this is the one he wants. You know, the all balls in all areas of the table, nothing really tied up.
There's 5 dry breaks now by Brian, and 3 of those were run out by Alex. Alex has had 2 dry breaks, and Brian has only run out on 1 of them.
He's going to go. He's looking good here, Mark. Toughest ball to get on is the 15. 13 might have to go before that. Is actually a good key ball for the 8 ball, so might save it till last.
Extension.
12, 14, 13, 15 will work here. Or even 12, 14, 15, 13.
Alex hasn't had a break and run since the 5th rack. So I think he's due one, Eric.
Yeah, particularly with how he's hitting the break. Would likely produce offensive results like this, and he's finally found it.
Never ceases to amaze me, this guy. Looks like he's down and out in so many different tournaments and then comes back with that big Greek heart of his.
One last shot here for Alex to pull within one game. Perfectly played.
Oh, great time to make a break and run, considering he hasn't done so for so long. 9 racks it took to get another one.
Step into your future with learning that can take you anywhere.
It's really on the side.
All by yourself. Listen to everybody, everybody say, be everybody else. Can't you see?
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is very, very simple.
Ain't nobody just like
The Open University.
me.
The future is open. Step into your future with learning that can take you anywhere.
It's really on the side.
All by yourself. Listen to everybody, everybody say, be everybody else. Can't you see?
Thank you, Your Honor. The case is very, very simple.
Ain't nobody just like
The Open University.
me.
The future is open.
Oh, another great break. Needs a ball down, though. Needs a ball down. He's not going to make one. Well, that round of applause was for Albin Ocean, who has just gone hill with Hayato Hijikata. So he will be breaking on the hill. Dry break just when Alex didn't need it. He's going to have to pray that Brian doesn't run the rack. Others will be hill here as well. Oh, he's hit balls, it's gone wrong. Whenever you're running into balls, you never know where they're going. And now the 11 and the 13, neither of them have a pocket.
Extension.
Well, he's going to have to do something about the 11 and the 13. He's not ideal here either. He's a little bit off angle on this 9 ball to the bottom left-hand corner. He has shake of the head 2 times in a row. It's gone wrong.
9 ball corner.
Just when he needed that cue ball on a dime. It's on $1. 1 recovery shot. Still needs another one though. Not easy. Has to get on this 14 into the bottom right hand corner. Needs an angle so he can disturb. One of these two could always play the combo, of course, but they're never guaranteed. So
14
choosing to play the 14 and go into the 2 stripes again, or maybe go round the back of them and play the combo. Already been into them once and it went wrong. Needs a bit of luck. Oh, well, has it got it? Has it gone into a combo? If it has, that's the roll of the century. Maybe it hasn't. May just be a safety.
11 ball corner.
No, it's on, it's on, it's on. Look at that. Well, if he gets out here, will be amazing. Didn't go. Needs some luck. Needs that ball to slow up. I thought he's not going to have a pocket. Well, he's going to have to play it into the side now. If he wants to win it at this visit, he's going to have to play the 2 into the side. It's not easy, as we know. Just the safety coming up, though. Doesn't have to risk anything here, Kazakis.
Extension.
Extension used now. Probably trying to go in between the 3 and the 1. Oh, he's actually played the pot. Safety in mind as well. We just saw one combo go wrong down this end with the 11 and the 13. The 1 and the 3 are involved again in a combo at the other end of the table. Still the problem, though, of that 2 ball. Or the 6. The angle on the 6 is no good, I don't think. Or is it? Oh, big pressure on on these last 3 solids for a place in the final. The other match in progress on table 2, that's 9-9. They're into their final rack. I couldn't tell you who's at the table. I'm too engrossed in this one. I think he's hit it wrong. He's got a slight angle. It's not straight, so it's not the end of the world. He's still got an angle to play with, but it's going to have to be a horrible little shot into these really, really tight side pockets. Or the corner, of course. The corner, he's on it into the corner. Whoa, what a chance for Alex Kazakis. What a player, what a man. What a fighter. Playing like a Greek god. Oh, it's there. Well. From 8-5 down, Alex Kazakis has come back to win 10-8. Well, good afternoon, Tim.
Thank you, Mark, for another lovely introduction. So glad to hear my own voice say my name. So that was great.
Well, I thought it's the only way to get you. The only way I can get it right is to get you to say it. So thanks for recording that little message for me. You must have been thinking, "What's he doing? What's he doing? Trying to learn how to say it?" No, I'm leaving it all to you. I'm going to leave most of the commentary to you as well. This is your game, right up your alley. Ex-Dutch 8-ball champion, Tim de Later. Let's go.
Oh, breaking from almost the dead center. And he has been crushing it the whole week. But I have to say, in the semifinal I did earlier today, I've seen so many good breaks and dry breaks. It was fascinating. And just like this break, I mean, I love the way how he hit him. Just almost every single ball went up table. Just nothing finding a way to go.
Yes, exactly the same way as he was breaking in his semi-final. It was successful on a few occasions, but not always. His opponent, then Bryant Seguipede, was breaking from the side with lots of messy racks, but they were still getting out on them, which was tremendous, actually. What do you see, Tim?
Well, he is going for solids. The 6 needs a little bit of work. But does go to the top left when the 7 is out. So he's playing the 1, crossing over from the 7 to the 3 ball. Then possibly 2, 6, 4, 8 or 2, 4, 6, 8. Just depending on how nice you get on the 2 to the side. Actually, it looked like a very busy top side of the table with, what is it, 10, 12 balls there. But overall, don't think it was a very difficult layout. But don't forget, this is the opening rack after such an introduction in the final in the World 8-Ball Championship. I mean, obviously there is quite a bit of nerves. He is playing straight to the 6 ball there. I'm a little bit surprised, but probably doing so because he's not feeling it to try and get straight from the 2 ball in the side. In this case, would still like to get to the 3 ball. It's so easy to land with a bit more angle on that too. And now if he runs into the 14, for example, to hold the cue ball, he might get straight on the 4. I'm surprised he didn't go from the 7 to the 3 ball. But then again, that's another thing I've pointed out earlier this week, is the fact that sometimes for our view, the all-around view on the table is easier to make a pattern, actually, than what the players have in real life. They're closer to it, so they don't get all the angles. So we have the advantage there, but he has the advantage on this to see if the 3 ball goes yes or no.
Well, imperative. He does clear up here because you don't want to leave 1 ball on the table and let your opponent pack. Alex actually did win a rack like that earlier on, believe it or not. There was 2 balls left for Seguipede. And Alex... Sorry, the other way round. Alex had 2 balls left and ended up winning the rack, even though Seguipede had all of his on the table. Eric described it as about a 3% chance of winning it, Tim, but he did so. But no problems for Albin in this, and had a pretty straightforward run to this final until he got to the semi-final, of course. Started with a great win over Derin Sitoris, the young Indonesian, Richard Alnusab from the Philippines, Hamza Said Ali, Petri Mäkinen from Finland, great player with a big break. Albin overcame him. Then Bader Alawahadi, and then, of course, that amazing semi-final, which Albin didn't lead until the final rack at 10-9. Absolutely unbelievable stuff from the Austrian. And Alex got out of jail as well. If you didn't hear me saying the intro, it was 8-5 down, with Bryant needing just 2, and Alex won all the remaining racks, 5 in a row, to win that match 10-8. And here we are at the final. Rack number 2, Albin breaking off, leading by 1.
Well, manages to make one on the break. That's why both of them such a great break in general. Big breakers. No way you're gonna win the World 8-Ball Championship without having a big break. Now, early look at the table. The 9 might slide by the 3 ball in the bottom right. Pocket speed though, won't be able to do much more with the cue ball. So I do think stripes is an option, because he doesn't really have too much else with the solids, Mark.
No, nothing to start on with the solids. I don't think he can get through to the 4. No, there you see.
Attention.
You can't.
15 corner pocket.
So now the good news is, only has to play the 9 soft to be on the 10. So you will see him probably hit a piece of the right long rail. Or does he still have enough to... Wait. Oh, he stopped the cue ball. Could have floated forward too, but...